Stanza number 6. But believe me, son, I want to be what I used to be. When I was like you, I want to unlearn all these muting things. Most of all, I want to relearn how to laugh, for my laugh in the mirror shows only my teeth like a snake's bare fangs. So, in the sixth stanza, the poet or the father now says what? He says something from the bottom of his heart. As in the previous stanza, I told you that he convinced himself about the uselessness of being pure and having some good feelings or some good gestures, like to be humble and submissive and polite. But here he says something from his heart. Now his feeling is quite genuine. What he says? He says something to his son which he really yearns for. And what he yearns for throughout what he has been yearning for. Yes, he has been yearning for the good days. And what are the good days that he is talking about? Yes, he is talking about the good days that has been spent. Yes, he is talking about past or old days when people used to be good, pure, sympathetic, kind, and affectionate. And the people used to be very hospitable when people were there in the time of a dire need, when people were honest instead of selfish, when people were generous instead of greedy. So here, what actually the poet says that he has adopted such a way, he has adopted such feelings when people were generous instead of greedy, and when people were very pure and they did not wear mask in different situations. So what does father want to hear, or what does the father say to his son? Because his feelings are quite genuine over here. The father wants to live in the past. Like, this is his wish, this is his desire, which may be unattainable, which may be unachievable. He may not be able to achieve, but these are his feelings, these are his desires. When people were genuine in their feelings, people used to love. How people used to love? Unconditionally. When people were really very hospitable, and where there were positivity and negativity or negative thoughts were not there. So the father says to his son that he wanted to unlearn some muted things. So muted things means to reduce the intensity of something. So he says to his son that cultural adaptation to fit himself into it, which made him less humane. He he really became frustrated with the with all such feelings that he has adopted. Culture adaptation to fit himself in such a society has made him human? No, less human. So he wanted to change the discourteous thoughts of the society into one which is very polite one and courteous. So he tells his son, or he says to his son very forcefully over here, because these are his inner feeling. He says that he wanted to learn how to love genuinely, which should not be artificial one, which should not be fictitious. And why does he yearn for such things? In the very last line, you can see in the stanza, that is the sixth stanza over here, you can see by yourself like how he elaborates this point. For my laugh in the mirror shows only my teeth like a snake's bare fangs. Which means what? Which means that whenever he sees his laugh in the mirror, he comes to know that his laugh is not real. His laugh is not to please others. His laugh resembles to the laugh of snake's bare fangs. In the very last line, he says, like his laugh, my teeth like a snake, bare fangs. So he himself is comparing his laughing with a snake's bare fangs. So his laugh resembles to the laugh of snake's bare fangs. And fangs is a tooth of snake, from which what is injected? Yes, something very dangerous, something very poisonous, life threatening. So when he used to laugh, when he used to smile in front of the people, his laugh resembles to snakes' bare fangs, which is poisonous, which is dangerous to the life of the people. So here basically father means to say that that he is really very disappointed, and that the feelings, that the emotions that he has adopted, he should not have all such emotions. Like he is very repented at this moment. He has so much regrets, or he has some repentance, the attitude that he has adopted.